Yes. Hi guys. So I will just keep it sharing in a couple of places, and I hope you can hear me really well. I can see there's already a few of you and here. So let me know where you're watching us from, and I am looking forward to seeing as many people as possible in here today. Okay, I get Patrick to share it in a few places, and I'm just gonna keep watching it as well with you together to answer your questions. So this one is going to be like Q&A regarding the nails, and you'll be able to ask me some questions, any kind of questions, and I will try to answer it. At the same time, I will be dressing up the Christmas tree because we are going away tomorrow, and then there is not going to be a time for it, so we will be having some fun dressing up the Christmas tree. And I'm going to also challenge you guys as well. So we have done a new amazing training, and it's absolutely fantastic. Like it's a Christmas one stroke nail art. You can guys probably see it, like Patrick is going to show you that. So what I'm going to do it actually is I will ask you a questions as well. And those of you who answer first and correct for those questions will also receive those amazing training 3. So you will get the access link to that training. Yeah, I'm gonna challenge you as well. So this is a kind of Q&A for those of you who have watched us for a really, really long time, which is gonna be fantastic. Now, I'm just going to see who we've got today, and then we can move on. So live comment section. Oh, we are sidewise, Patrick. I think we are sidewise. Thanks, guys.
That's me as well.
Because we're recording like for a YouTube, so we do hold the phone like that direction. So when you've got it, like I'm also watching it on the other phone. So you prefer, guys, if we're doing like a kind of short version that way, that's not a problem at all. But then we've got a shorter view. Yeah, okay, we are better now. And here I've got here. Yes, that's Patrick, that's cameraman. He should dress up the Christmas tree with me. Hi Reka, hi Jude, hi Lisa. So I can see I've got quite a few from United States. And we've got BB from Florida as well. Hi guys. I hope, yeah, so you prefer it, guys, those way. Okay. So we will remember it in the future videos as well, like that you actually prefer that direction for a live videos. Actually, it makes sense because you're watching videos that way. So just a quick, you can keep sharing it as well, guys, like, and I'm gonna keep dressing up, like I'm in my sleepers, nice and comfy, having a coffee. So you grab yourself coffee as well, or like a wee glass of wine. It's Saturday, why not? And feel free to ask me any questions. I will be kind of keep checking them, so you can ask me any question. And also I will be asking you questions as well, so the person who answers it correctly will receive this amazing training, which we have just put it up on our website. And don't forget, guys, as well, we are having till the end of November, we are still having a Black Friday. The discount code is BLACK, so just black, like me, and you are gonna receive a 10% discount for any order placed till the end of November. Another very important thing which I need to say as well, so I am kind of on the YouTube holiday at the moment, and we decided for that because when I actually counted, it has been a five years. Like the channel was opened probably back in 2010 maybe, but since 2020, I would say, we have been shooting, like, so that's 5 years, like, where we have, no, four, nearly 5, we are almost like 2025. when we have been putting the video every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday, and no matter what, you know, guys, like I do really love this channel, and I do really love like doing the nails. It makes me feel so relaxed. I enjoy it. I love like what amazing community we have built up as well. But on Monday, it got me like to the point like I can't do it. I can't. I was just so exhausted, like so tired. Probably was catching some bug or like cold. And because we've had so many extra things, like so we was judging in Manchester just in October, and because of our location, every single trip is a really a challenging one. Then straight after that, I think that was maybe last week. Was it last week? Yes, it was like 10 days ago. 10 days ago, we was teaching in Cambridge as well. We catch a very bad fog, so like, you know, the journey took us 2 days actually to get in there and then come back. Plus the training day itself, like where I need to kind of prepare for those things as well. And I was feeling like a bit pushed. We are getting into the Christmas rush, and tomorrow we are jumping in a car and we are away on holiday. And I kind of start panicking. Oh no, I got only like 3 videos. We are not gonna manage. We have to record it. So quite often we would sacrifice, like I'm talking literally, Patrick probably was somewhere as well because there's no dinner. He's laughing now, but like we physically had no time to go and do some shoppings and things because that was just so much priority for us. Like we promised it and we wanted to deliver the video on Monday, like no matter of what. Or like we would rush, like and like coming back from somewhere, we will just jump into the car and don't care what's going on, like drive in because we need to press that button so the video can upload on time. Especially that we do have quite a lot of issues with like internet connection because we are living pretty remote. So like it is really remote, so sometimes that can be quite challenging as well. And there have been actually days, guys, when we'll literally put the video up like a 1 minute before the deadline. And to some point I really enjoyed it, and I was like, yes, we managed again, like we didn't break the promise. But I decided, like, same like from the clients, from the salon, or from any other job you do it, it is necessary to take some sort of holiday. So from now on we'll be doing like 2 holidays maybe a year, like, you know, for a week, or like I wouldn't be as panicking if I skipped the video because we physically just had no time. You know, I want to really sit through and think of my designs. I do really want to enjoy it just the same way I was enjoying it until the last week when it got me a first time when I was like, oh no, I can't. I physically couldn't came up with the description of the video. It was there, I was ready, but we didn't put it, so that's take off a little bit of pressure from my head. Anyway, I'm gonna hit in to see some questions. I hope I talk so much always that I hope we manage to dress up this tree because it's waiting for me. Yeah, I wanted just to clarify that like we are gonna, you know, doing the videos non-stop and all the time. Like I don't think so we will ever give up the channel. Like I can see myself, you know, sitting in a rocking chair full of Swarovski crystals, like, and a nice blink when I'm 100 years old and we are doing this lives together and talking about the nails. So we kind of workaholics with Patrick. But let me check what we've got in here. Okay, so the video is sorted. We are in the right direction. Comment section doesn't appear. I think it does. Like I'm just holding my phone that direction, and everything's working perfect. Oh, hi Reggie from UK. We are from UK as well. Hi Fire. Hi RT. Jetson. Yes. I promised like I would try to do maybe one video on a holiday time. I cannot wait. Actually, we are going away for 1 week and I cannot really wait. Yeah, guys, please hit the hearts. Like the more reactions you give it, the bigger exposure we are gonna get. And I've got first question from Bibi. So she says, when I am doing the acrylic one-stroke painting, I can't seem to get the consistency correct, either too thin or too thick. I train the brush, but as I get to the nail, it looks dry. Please advise. Okay, maybe, so when I'm squeezing out the acrylic paint, I would say for the first 15, maybe 20 minutes, a maximum half an hour, They are kind of a perfect consistency. I can come up closer, pack it is like making sure things are good so you don't see my feet but more over my face. I just wanted to have a big view so you guys see me dressing up the Christmas tree. I can come up even closer. There we are. Okay, so I would say about half an hour is when you have those perfect paint consistency and you don't have to add any water or anything. If your house, studio, or place you are practicing is quite hot and dry, the paint is gonna dry out faster, and then you will need to start introducing a little bit more water into your paints. Okay, that will you kind of want to feel it like creamy. So if it's starting going dry on your brush, you definitely having not enough water. What else I would do it is like when I'm painting the first few times I would go straight away into paint, but then I will start introducing this water. But at the same time you don't want your brush to be too wet, because this is gonna make your paints more of a watercolor, and they're not going to be as pigmented. You will need to go like 2 or 3 layers to really achieve that result. So I would suggest like play with the correct ratio of water and acrylic paint, because that would be a trouble. I hope that did help you. And then I've got, hi Hazim, I am glad you made it. And then I've got Reggie, hi, when I use the dual form with build your gel, I become very flat, no apex, please advise, thank you. Okay, so I am kind of really old school when it comes to the nail extensions, and that's why I love the traditional way of like doing on the forms or doing on the tips. The dual forms feel amazing, like you slap it on and that's it, you don't have to file it even much. But I think there is quite a lot of trouble. So first of all, you cannot go really too close to the cuticles, and you still need to build up your cuticle area, I would say, because you cannot go with your dual form too close. So you have to apply the product there. You have to file from underneath of the nail as well to make sure like there is no jump, no air, or like, that is kind of screaming almost for disaster. And then the structure wise, you're probably not putting enough product on your actual dual form. So they are quite thin, but then at the same time, if you put more, you might float your side walls, like, and I am, if I could advise you, probably I would say just keep the same thickness you're doing and build up the apex. But then you're kind of losing the idea of the dual forms, because the idea of them is that you have pretty nice and smooth surface on the top, so you've got less filing to do it. Yeah, I have seen it quite a lot of people is going into dual forms. I am not against them, but I don't think so I'll be a fan of using them, because to me, I don't think so I could actually save the time using the dual forms. Like when you quite neat with your application, I would say the traditional way is pretty nice and fast. Same like, those full cover tips. I have had actually some rebalances on it, like, and this is great for people which are wearing nails on big occasions, but I don't see that to be a regular kind of client which is coming back every 3, 4, or 5 weeks. And my main client base is clients which are coming in every month to maintain their nail extensions. I hope that did help you that. And then I've got Margaret. Hi Monica. I will enjoy nails by Bramble. I'm always terrible pronouncing the names, guys. Then I've got Ksenia saying, I have an issue with one stroke with gel. Okay. I always get them to mix way too much and they end up looking weird. So with the gel, you can paint a pretty decent one stroke as well, but I think it's a really, really time consuming process as well. Actually, the training we was running in Cambridge, I could see the students using both acrylic paints and gels. And I myself can use both gels and acrylics. Personally, I think the gel mix absolutely amazing, like so easy, that you can get a really beautiful blend. But my biggest problem with the gel is you have to basically cure it after almost every single petal-ish, because you cannot touch the previous gel you have applied, because otherwise everything will go like really smudged together. Why acrylic paints, it's kind of dry when you paint the first petal. By the time you apply the second petal, the first one is dry and you can kind of layer them. And I feel they are a little bit more actually pigmented than the gels. So for like a very traditional one stroke, I would advise going with acrylic paints rather with the gels. But in the salon, quite often, like for a quickness, because if I'm not building up like a flower or very complicated rules, it is very easy to paint some sort of simple one stroke-ish nail art or flowers with the gel. Then definitely don't mix them like that much, because the gel has also those kind of runny self-leveling consistency. Even if you're using paint gels, they do self-level a little bit, so that's kind of give you those extra blend which you maybe don't want. So I would try to blend less when picking up your gels and then go straight into the actual nail. You can try it actually, guys, like you can grab your brushes and you can even play right now with the things as well. So yeah, now I've got first question actually. So Patrick, you have to watch, because I'm still on the top of the comments. If you could watch for me the bottom of them, because I'm gonna ask a question, and the person who answers first is gonna receive the access link to our amazing training with the.
When did you ask?
I didn't ask the question yet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I will ask. So this is the designs, like we have done it for the one stroke Christmas one stroke training. And my question is, he will answer it first and correct. My question is, okay, what year did I receive my nail qualification? What year did I start doing the nails? That is the first question. Here you go, guys. The correct answer will receive the access link to this awesome training. Let me also, so I will just repeat the question. What year did I become nail technician? Like what year did I gain my nail qualifications? I actually need to check it. I think you can find it like pretty easy, this answer. Hi, Diamond Beauty Nails. And BBS, you add the apex after. Like I would probably stick with that that technique when it comes to the dual forms. Yay, I pronounced the name. Has Olivia considered doing more videos? The one she did this year was really good. Oh guys, what a set of the nails she did. Is actually crazy. Let me just search for that quickly. She's getting unbelievable. I'm not sure, like her life is crazy as well. But she's having actually a birthday today. So happy birthday, Olivia. We are live. You're probably enjoying some drinks with the friends. So this is a set of the nails. She did it, guys. I'm not sure, Patrick, you have to help me, like, so.
She's visible.
Yeah.
A bit closer.
Closer. Look at this, guys.
Yeah, too close, too close.
Too close?
That's perfect.
So this is the, I think she did it last week or something.
Last week, yeah.
Last week, absolutely insane. So I hope she will outgrow the teacher eventually, and hopefully she will take the route into the competitions as well, and like not a big push because I don't want her to feel stressed about it, but she have been planning the design and what she wants to paint on it. And I think she can actually quite enjoy it, because it's a lot of fun with it as well. Quite challenging, but a lot of fun. her artistic
Shall I do the box?
skills, yeah, mixed media nail art box. Her artistic skills are unbelievable. Like when I started, I couldn't paint the face, I couldn't paint the flowers. Like, you know, I do actually, there is, if you search my old work, you will see that it did really take me lots of hard work, lots of practice, lots of tears and sweat to get where I am. Why she just she was just born with it. You know, she just got it in her blood, like, and she can paint anything. I remember we was even in restaurants, like on holiday in France, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. She was still like, oh, she wasn't this, she was maybe, she was always tall, like, but she's 20 now, so she was maybe 10 years old. We would order a wee cookie and a coffee or a chocolate, and she would just sit with her sketchbook and draw like an amazing anime, like, you know, like a girl and then some men and other girl, with a matter of like minutes, absolutely minutes. So she has been always really artistic, and putting that into the nails, like, I think she will be so good, like, you know, and she's young, like, so she wouldn't have sore hands, sore arms, like going blind and breaking the teeth, because obviously I broke a tooth yesterday as well. But yeah, so she will be just getting better. I hope she could. If you would ask me this question, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, I was pretty sure she will be maybe a graphic designer, or she wanted to be maybe a hairdresser. I never thought she will go into actual nails. So now when the things change and she joined it in, and she's loving doing the nail art and nails as well, I wish she will continue, and she takes over. Like, you know, she could take over the Desire nails eventually. She could take over the YouTube, like, you know, like in 60 years time. But yeah, she's getting unbelievable. So, oh, I've got some questions. So here I've got like an answer. Oh my goodness, Monica, 1982, I wasn't born and then yet. My question was, what year did I gain my nail qualification? And I've got right answer here. So that was back in 2005, and that's W2SPLYNTR. Well done. So that was in 2005. That's when I get my nail qualification. I'm just gonna drop you a link. Actually, Patrick will maybe do it. Just do it, contact us via our page, and I will give you the access link. So 2005 is the right answer for this question.
So who we?
So we've got W2SPLYNTR. I don't know like how to pronounce that. Oh.
Do you take it for the first one?
Oh, okay, I missed it then. Oh no, yes. Oh my goodness, yeah, sorry.
So you have to
I
give
didn't
it
see
now.
this.
Two.
But it's fine. You all three get it then. So we've got Nails by Bramble. Drop me a message. I've got Yazim. I always keep
Yazim.
doing it to you. And you as well. So 3. Yeah, let's do it 3. Why not? Awesome, guys. Well done. And drop me a message and I will give you the access link after, of course, we do the live video. Carry on with the questions, and then finally I will start dressing up my Christmas tree, because I cannot wait. Like, I am desperate to dress up that Christmas tree. And oh gosh, I am lost where we are. We are... Oh, Monica is from India. I wish to go to India so badly. And Africa as well, Marika, like, definitely. And then here I've got a question. Biba is asking, is it possible to use acrylic with the dual forms? It might be quite tricky depending how express and fast you are. Acrylic's got a set time, and you would really need to apply those dual form on the nail before the acrylic sets. Otherwise it wouldn't attach, and that's what cause the issue. I would do a slip layer of the monomer first, without touching the skin, of course. and you could give it a try, but you have to be extreme fast, like there is no room for mistake. I would more recommend it a poly gels, like, you know, the acrylic gels, like, or whatever they call it. Different brands call it different way. You've got squeezy gels, so as many brands, as many different names for it. But the acrylic gel or a poly gel, like, would be a better solution, because it doesn't set on its own. It doesn't cure in the air. It needs the light to activate it, to start the polymerization process. So definitely I would recommend it going more into that road. And that's why actually probably the dual forms have been invited, because we got those new system. Like, you know, when we started the nails, there was only acrylics available at the time, then the gels came in, then the gel polishes came in. Now we've got also the polygel acrylic gels, and also, like, you know, those bulgare bases, BIAPs they called quite often as well by the clients, so like gels in the bottles or rubber bases. So each few years there's a new product showing up, but I would say, like, with acrylics it might be pretty tricky and pretty challenging, because it does polymerize very, very, very fast. Okay. No, I did say that wrong. The acrylic polymerized fully, like up to 48 hours, so it doesn't do it fast, but it sets time as very fast. And then Rhonda, thank you so much. That is really nice of you. I've got Xenia. How long do you let the acrylic paint dry before you paint something on top of it? It has to become matte. So in order to paint on top of the acrylic paint, you have to see it goes matte. That means it is dry. It doesn't take really long, but it's also depending on the temperatures you are working in. I've got BB asking a question. Do you ever wear some of the designs you create? So yes, I do wear my nails all the time, like, but
That's the question is
Yeah.
about
but
boxes.
the cases. Actually, Patrick should, when I'm talking, you don't need to see my face. Patrick could go through and show you some Christmas inspiration, because I was actually spending the entire day tidying up my cases, and so they are, no, this one is not finished. We've got two cases here, so Patrick is gonna keep showing you some Christmas nail art, like one by one. They are tutorials how to recreate this look on the channel. You have to just go and search. So many different designs. No, I do not wear them. What I would do it is only for a picture purpose. I will attach those press-on nails with the blue tack, take a nice thumbnail picture, and that's it. You could possibly wear them, like, you know, like a normal press-on nails, and apply them with the gel or with the glue. I do not go that road. I like my nails to be built so they can last me forever, almost. Because usually I have no time to do the rebalance really often, and I like them to be built, and I keep changing the design over an actual proper structure of the nails. I am too heavy. No, I am not heavy-handed. I would say I am actually quite delicate, but I do too much stuff. Like, you know, like last weekend we was doing laminates at Olivia's flat. You know, like breaking some pieces of the wood and skirting and like collecting all the rubbish, cleaning, like, and everything. So I am very active with my hands, and I don't think so any kind of press-ons would last on me this strong as a proper build-up nail extensions on the forms. So I never actually had the tips on my hands. I'm always wearing a sculpted sets.
This one's coming soon.
What is that? Ah, it's not on the YouTube yet. Yeah, it's coming soon. Patrick says a cute pink snow one. Okay, where we are. Next question, guys. I've got Neil Corner saying she ordered a new gel today. I'm glad. Happy birthday, baby. Yes, happy birthday, Olivia. She did amazing characters, absolutely. Oh, Jenny, happy birthday! Like you had them so not long ago as well. She's amazing. Thank you for keeping me right as well with the questions. Here I am. I've got PS Gaming. I can't wear anything heavy on my nails. Feel like they are suffocating. Would build a nail be good? Yes, if you, I was like this as well. So like maybe 15 years ago, I could not actually wear I could not wear extensions. I was feeling they are heavy, they are bulky, and I was wearing just a gel polish on top of my natural nails. But build up nail will be a perfect option. And we've got a nice color. I can't remember now. It's like a very, very pale milky pink. I have been actually using it quite a few times recently in a salon. I'm glad Nails by Bramble. Woohoo! Yes, Im, yeah. Well done, you. So, W2, I'm gonna call you. Sorry, I don't know what is your name. Thank you so much. Yes, like we really try to show like as much in the trainings as possible. And now you will have an extra one, the Christmas one. Oh, and here I've got a nice question. Marie Carnes says, do you use a special monomer when doing acrylic flowers, like maybe a quick drying monomer? I don't, so I use my monomer. I tell you a secret. Okay, so if you want the acrylic flowers to set faster, what you need to do it is put a drop of the acetone into your monomer, and this way your acrylic 3D flowers are gonna set much faster. Okay, so you know my secret. It works magic. Try it. The wedding nails course is great too. I love the wedding nail course. Like I think it's so popular and all. Oh gosh, I need to start dressing up that tree. It is absolutely fantastic. Okay. So yeah, I just need to start dressing this tree as well. And I've got amazing bubbles, and we are going pink and pink and white definitely this year. So I managed to get, I need to actually go and see it from a big distance so I can dress my tree really nice. Empty spaces because they are quite big bubbles. It's almost like designing something, you know, guys. And then another one is gonna go. And here and there. No, because it's the same one. This one is even prettier. Let me know what colors you are wearing actually. You are dressing up your Christmas trees this year. Mine had to be pink and white. I would love to actually do a gold as well, but I don't have enough decorations in gold. So like white and gold, we have to use it for a studio. And I have given away everything I had. So in a house we are gonna have pink and white. Whoops. Plain. So those large bubbles, I'm not going to place them too high up. And I've got 2 more. So 1. And 2. Thank you, Patrick, for showing all those Christmas nail art. Guys, if you didn't
Just show
see...
just one box because
You-
there's no point to cover you.
You don't want to cover me. It's okay, I'm just sticking out my bum and dressing up the Christmas tree. That's absolutely fine. I think everyone will enjoy watching the designs rather than my back. But sorry guys, I need to really dress up this tree because when we back, it's gonna be December and I'm not gonna have actually time to do it. Look at this one, it's so nice too. Now, Patrick, you think of the next question so we can give away another training. And you can also, Patrick, share it in our group if you didn't, the live video. I get Patrick to do some work when I'm enjoying dressing up the Christmas tree. I've got some box of the old decorations. They are actually quite pretty. They are one of my favorite ones. The pine cones, I love it. We should do some nice pine cones with the one stroke technique. Here we are, next design in my head. Okay, some other white bundles going on here. And couple questions. Okay, and then here I've got another questions. So the question is, can you give tips, so that Jetson, on using the magnet for magnetic polish? Yes, I can give you a tip. So I figured it out that so this is a tip, my phone is a tip, and this is a magnet. I have figured it out that if I'm coming with the magnet too high up, it's not working as nice. It would only, it would only do like, this is your nail, this is a magnet. If you want to do a line, yes, you want to come in like from the top. But if you want to have like a full cover cat eye effect, like really strong, I find it that's the best way to do it is come up from one side, but kind of shuffle underneath of your tip, almost underneath, and twist it a little bit. Other side, underneath, from the bottom, underneath. So going that way, I find you can even pull that magnet out. So it's like this and then pull that out, but going more from underneath gives you better results. I couldn't figure it out. Sometimes when my cat eye was running away from me, the effect, or I would push it into the wrong direction. So I find it one side, other side, go there, pull it back, but more from underneath of the tip, gives amazing results. And actually the cat eyes have been really popular in a salon. My clients love this new collection as well, like because it's so delicate and you can wear it on its own without of black as well. Plus the old cat eyes gel polishes, they are awesome as well. And we've got a really nice cat eye winter scenery video coming up for you as well, guys. And then I've got Elena, hi. W2. I do prefer acrylic paints for a one stroke still than the gels. Why did you leave modeling? You are so gorgeous. I love the pictures with you and Patrick as well. Oh, we didn't. We just had no time. Like, you know, we kind of keep doing some photo shoots. We keep doing like some branded content. Like I've got a few different brands sending me. Oh my goodness, what an amazing stuff I got. I need to do the videos. We just don't put it. Here's my dilemma as well. So I did open like another channel, and I open another TikTok place because I felt I cannot guys, like kind of, you are here to watch new content, and at one time I was thinking I could mix it and do whatever we're doing because our life is crazy and I enjoy all those kind of creative things as well. And you know, we love those photo shoots, we love those kind of fashion things. But then I stopped it because I felt like there might be some people which might not like that. So we are not doing much on the YouTube. But if you wish, I could do that kind of content on Sunday as well. Like I do get like some paid collaborations as well, and I kind of feel like I need to be careful with it the way that some people might not like it, if that makes sense. So that's the reason why you see it less of it on the social medias which are related more to the nails, and I kind of open it on other sites to don't upset anyone. But if you liking those kind of content, guys, as well, we can put it. I would actually love to put it once, sometimes like on Sunday, you know, where we shorts videos like with different kind of fashion things, photo shoots, and some collaborations from different brands as well. Absolutely, that would be fantastic. Anyway, we've got those cute ballerinas, and there's a new tutorial on how to paint actually a winter ballerina on the pink nails. If you didn't see that, guys, go and check it as well. I actually love them. They are quite old Christmas decorations, but I love them so much. So yeah, let's put a couple of them. I was actually hunting for some white Christmas decorations, and believe or not, guys, like so last year because we was moving salon, um, things have been very tight. Like so, I had to stick with what I had from previous years, and this year I had a little budget to buy some new decorations. And I was wanting to buy some white and pink and gold. And to be honest, I didn't manage actually to find a lot of nice white bubbles. The only stuff I managed to get it was those ones and those ones. And those pretty flowers. Actually, I love them so much. Those flowers are crazy, insane. So I managed to get them this year, like a couple of those flowers. I grabbed it actually everything, but they had it in store because they are so pretty. And next year, I would love to dress up my Christmas tree just in those two colors. And we repainted, I did repaint it, Patrick helped me, the fireplace because I feel like it's so much nicer going white rather than being so dark. So I'm so happy with it. Okay, no, that doesn't go in there. It has to have some sort of balance. I think that was wrong idea doing a light and dressing up the Christmas tree because I'm trying to do too many things at once, as usual. Patrick is always laughing because we didn't finish one thing and I'm coming up with another stupid idea. So, next question we've got. I'm glad, Bibi, you like the news. Glad, okay. Thank you, Dina. Leonie is having a pink tree as well. I think pink is nice. How do you feel? And Bibi is asking question, Patrick, how do you feel surrounded by all that pink? Pink and yellow are my favorite colors. Pink and yellow is an absolutely amazing collection. That's why I wanted to do it pink and gold. And I think he's okay. I don't think so. I've got that much pink. We mainly having white. Yezim says, as always, crystal, silver, and glitter. I got so many silver decorations as well because that's what I used to have on my Christmas tree. All the kind of silver design, silver decorations. More and more gorgeous. And then Jetson is more traditional. I actually would love one year to put a red Christmas tree as well, like red and gold. I do love wearing red. I do feel really comfy with it. When it comes to the clothes, I don't mind to have red dress, trousers. Oh, what a jumper I've got! And the only thing is, I cannot wear red nails. They just don't suit me. It's so funny because I've got so many jackets in reds, like, and I do really feel comfy with it. But on my nails, it looks terrible. Like I think I'm just too cold too cold skin tone on my hands. So against red, it looks terrible. I love the nails itself, but it just doesn't go with my hands. And then I've got Elaine's Gray asking, you did a pink last year. Yes, we had pink and white, but I had it actually those kind of flowers in pink. So they were quite bright. And this year I want to start introducing those white and gold. Because eventually I will go for white and gold. So next year the plan is to dress up white and gold Christmas tree. I think it will look insane. But obviously you need to get so many decorations, and I have to mix it with the pink this year. So next year I should manage to get all my decorations in that color. And the questions, yes, is what would be your dream set, like colors? Set of the nails or a Christmas tree? On the nails, my white is I could wear all year round white baby boomer or white French all year round, or just naked nails, like clean girl kind of style, or full crystals. That's kind of, or Aurora. I'm kind of like very subtle colors. For the Christmas tree, all white is amazing. All white and pink, white and gold. I think they all nice. I have seen it lots in a shop this year. Those kind of mistletoe, nie miała, mistletoe, I think, yeah, mistletoe. I hope I pronounced it good. Beautiful mistletoe color and connection with white. It looks inside are insane. My client came in this week. I had a client, Maya. I had a client. She came in with those beautiful mistletoe green jumper, and the jumper had like an almost a 3D kind of embellishments. They was looking like a sugared flowers, and we have done a set. There's a beautiful color. I never actually thought I will like green nails, crazy, but it was amazing. We have mixed this green color. What number was it? It was from the autumn collection, like a very pale mistletoe green. We mix it with the paint gel. We done a baby boomer and then those sugared flowers to match her jumper. It was looking amazing, and I have seen lots of decorations in this color, and I was so impressed like how natural it looks. So that would be quite nice too. Oh, you guys wanting the sculpting? Yes, I do. I need to do my nails again, so I wish to do actually my nails more often, but it's a leak of the time. So basically, yeah, it's a leak of the time, and most of my clients are wearing nails all the time, so we do not get to sculpt a fresh set. I do not take new clients, really. It's quite rare for me to sculpt a fresh set. And then if the clients are wearing kind of workable length, so it says 1/3 of the nail extension, on top of that this is an almond shape, I never change them. So they basically wear the nail extend, like they get rebalance every month for like 10 years. There is no need of removing the product, there is no need of building a fresh ones. And I do actually have lots of clients like that, when they do wear like on 1/3 to maybe a half of the nail bed extension, now natural nail, because we have done rebalance so many times. But I will be sculpting my set. I was hoping I will actually go with the new nails for holiday. Not chance, I have to go with this ones. I might just maybe e-file them underneath because my natural nail is so long. But once we're back, I'm just gonna cut them off and do a fresh set. And we have recorded also some crystal encapsulation in a salon. We also managed to record it on winter nails for Olivia, birthday winter nails, because she says she doesn't want anything too Christmassy. So that will be coming up too. And okay, I'm glad, guys, that you like all the content we put up. So we might do a little bit like, I would still be very careful like what I'm putting up. So this channel is my nails, but sometimes on a Sunday we'll put something different, and then on those other channels we will do this different content. And then I've got, what other channels is it? I would love to watch them. Okay. I'm just gonna comment actually from that channel. So it is Dorota Patrick. Oh no. Dorota Patrick Lifestyle. Okay, I just commented it from that channel as well, guys. Actually from that channel, because that's where I'm watching right now. And I can do a couple hearts. There we are. And that's where I'm gonna put like lots of different things. So fashion, some advertising, some photo shoots, lots of traveling because we love travel, decorations because I love decorations. Like I do absolutely love different sort of decorations. Like I think they are amazing. Patrick, you should dress up the Christmas tree this year. There we are, another ballerina going on in there. I cannot wait actually to put those flowers on. And we did, we do all sorts of different things. We have done lots of DIY projects like a kitchen, salon as well. Like, you know, you have seen us guys putting the content up from salon as well. And I cannot believe actually how we manage. I don't know. We was doing, was it one video a week? One video a week. It was 4 videos a week we was doing. 3 with the nails and 1 from the actual salon renovation. On top of that, I was doing a clients, like all my regular clients working in a salon. Of course, we ran the nail store as well. Don't forget, guys, 10% discount with the code BLACK till the end of November. And we was also doing renovation of the salon. And we just freshly finishing renovating the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And then I was very ill. We have overdone it. We have really overdone it. So, winter time is not good for me. Like I kind of feel like I need a little bit of fireplace and coziness. So we are not gonna go that crazy as we did it ever as we did it last year. But I'm proud. I am really proud, guys, because we have managed to keep going with everything. Okay, Patrick, did you came up with the next question? No. Okay, I need to come up with the next question then. So my next question.
Can be when we open the salon.
Which year?
Yeah.
But that's okay. Patrick's question is which year we open the salon. I've got the next question.
When we open the YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's the next question. And then the next question after that. Okay, guys. So here's a question: when did we open our first salon? And our first salon, I'll give you a hint, was called Ibiza Sun. I don't know why we changed the name of it, and I still call it Ibiza. I think I'm so sentimental. So which year we open our salon? The person who first answered this question will receive an amazing Christmas one stroke nail art training right into their boxes. Just contact me via contact us page. Amazing training, like so beautiful designs there. How are we doing with the battery, by the way, Patrick?
It's plenty.
I've got here a question from Margaret. She says, can you share your story how you and Patrick meet, or is that too personal? It is okay if you don't want to answer. No, it's okay, it's fine. So I knew Patrick, we was going to the same school. But we didn't, we wasn't in love
We living on the same
We
street.
was living on the same street, yes. It was a kind of like yeah, we was living on the same street, and then I moved away to different places. So we knew each other when we was like very little kids, almost like playing in a sandbox together. And then I had a boyfriend, and I was just like, okay, that is over. And I was kind of like secretly looking at Patrick. Oh my goodness, he's so nice, he's so good. And you know what, guys, got me on him? It got me that he was a bad boy. But at the same time, he had such a good heart. Like, you know, we're talking about teenager time. He had such a good heart. He was asking me a question. We wasn't together then, but he was asking me questions like how he could help that girl, like, and you know, like, that's I think what got me so much. He also had a little sister, and he was really taking care of her. Like, she was how many years is the difference in between you and Sandra? Hard question. Hard question. But you know, he was like a teenager boy, and then Sandra was, she was a year, 2 years old. I can show you guys a picture of me and Patrick when he was very little. I have it somewhere. I do have it. Of course I have it. I show you a picture of me and Patrick from many, many years ago. I do have it somewhere, definitely. Yeah, so he was really caring, like, for her little sister. He was nice to the neighbors, like, you know, saying good morning, good evening, thank you. Oh, I need to show you that, guys, as well. So that's me and Patrick just before we was doing a salon with the kitchen renovation. And then I show you Patrick and me from years ago. Yeah, and he was really good. So I kind of almost like start liking him in September, and then by January, so it took me 4 months. It took me 4 months to make him fall in love with me. And that's how we get together. It was really amazing, beautiful snowy day. That's what I remember. Do you remember, Patrick?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it was like so much snow going on. The snowflakes was like falling down, and we got the first kiss. It was so romantic. And on top of that, I had the castet. Is it no, not castet. It's you know, my leg. I was walking on crutches because I twisted my I had broken a middle part of my feet. So yeah, and he was walking me home with the snowflakes falling down. That was so romantic, Patrick, actually. I've got a picture of me and Patrick. So this one is back from 2003, and his little sister. We was some time together. So his sister was like a really 2 years old. She was she was still in pram, actually. So yeah, that's me and Patrick like years ago. Many years ago. Gosh, this picture is so old. Yeah. Thank you, Xan, Tony, James. I like you, like it. Like we spent quite a lot of time thinking how I want. Did you change your nails, Jetson? Yes, I did change my nails. So when we was teaching a one stroke in Cambridge, I was just had to change my nails because they was 6 weeks old, guys. I had them on for 6 weeks, the black ones with the crystals. I love them so much. But then obviously because of the growth, I had to quickly change them. And there will be video of them as well, of course. Okay, then here I've got a question. Please make one video on 9D non-sticky gel. I will look into that, Monica. And then here I've got Danielle saying, you have one stroke class coming up. Can a nail enthusiast take your class, or is it only for nail technicians? It's not only for nail, no, it is suitable for anyone. Like, so even if you are a beginner or you're advanced nail technician, the Christmas One Stroke is actually perfect for any kind of levels, because I cover a little bit of everything in there. But it will be also suitable for someone who, say, example, wants to paint Christmas bubbles one stroke. So you want to like decorate your Christmas bubbles. You want to paint one stroke on your furnitures. You want to paint one stroke on the canvas, on the shoes, on the clothes, on boxes, on glasses, anything. Like, you know, you could paint actually one stroke and decorate anything with it. Same like with the 3D acrylics, you could do it glasses with it, you could do it absolutely anything. I need to put one of those beautiful flowers, because like I think that's what I cannot wait for. So like the one of them needs to go here, right in the central. I love those flowers. Oh, that's so pretty. First flower on. I need to start putting them in, because, so how many do I've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, one for the top. Yeah, I need to start putting them in so I can plan the things and I can start enjoying my tree, because at the moment it looks really sad. My tree is looking very sad. Okay, time to pick up the winner, Patrick. Did you find who got the answer right about opening the salon?
What is the answer?
What is the answer? Do you know the answer?
I'm not sure.
2009.
Okay.
Yeah? Hi, Caroline.
So there is no right answer.
Oh, you've got 2 grandchildren. Yes, awesome. Olivia, I don't think so Olivia wants any children at the moment, so I was hoping I will be granny at this time, but no, not a chance. And Ceres is saying that this is her first live video. I actually really miss doing them, guys. I mean, this is a different level of connections with everyone. We talk about, like, you know, like friends having a week coffee or a wine together, and it's so much different. Because we can kind of like communicate straight away, you know, guys. So it is so different, which I love it so much. I've got the camera is upside down. Is it?
Probably on the start of the video.
No, it's just on the start of the video. When you move it on, it is okay. Oh no, I lost it. Okay, guys, give me some hearts. Like, I want to see lots of hearts going on, or like something different. Lots of hearts. I want to see who is still watching there. Hi, Danielle.
So you have to give another option to win, because in the first one nobody answered the right answer before you say what year it is.
Ah, really?
This was 2000.
Why 2000? Quite a lot of people say 2013. 2013.
But you were 2009, yeah?
2009 we got agreement. I actually got it still in a drawer. Gosh, that was terrible story, guys. Actually, good lessons for you. That was terrible story. So when we opened the salon, we didn't have much of the English. You know, like I'm feeling much more confident now with my language and everything. And we thought we are signing up a lease agreement for 5 years, but we signed it up for 14 years. Now I'm laughing at it, but when you open a new business, first few years is always a big struggle. I remember we called our landlord and say like, you know what, we actually want to prolong the agreement to lease longer from you. And then he looked at his watch to check the date, and then went into his phone and he says like, why you want to extend it? You've got still this and this amount of the years left. And I almost got the heart attack.
I mean 8 years.
You know, because yeah, that was crazy. But I think it was supposed to be that way. And then obviously we lost the building because it got sold, and that's why we open up. We moved the salon to another place. It was really tough time. Yeah, so this year we're trying to enjoy ourselves a little bit more, and having more fun, more travel, and definitely like start, you know, kind of slowing down, so we can really enjoy the life, because it just flies so quick. So we need to give another question. Another question will be, what would be another question? Another question will be, I know, list guys, so trainings, it will be related to the training. List 3 countries where I have been teaching nails. So you cannot make a mistake. So if you say in those 3, yeah, the person, there's quite a big choice, but the person, you cannot make a mistake. So you have to list 3 correctly, any 3 countries where I have been running a training. So that's the next question. I've got Jetson saying, does Olivia live close to you? She actually lives next to the salon. So she lives on the high street, like very close to the salon. We are
2 minutes walk.
She got 2 minutes walk to work. But no, we don't live that close to her. We live on the side of the town, but it's still very close. Fort William is like a very touristic, small town. Like we have no clothes shop in here, like a proper clothes shop. It's just even not one. Like, so you can't even buy a pants in Fort William. Honestly, guys, it's terrible. But the views are crazy. We've got mountains covered with the snow. There was snow falling down. It was so pretty and so beautiful. Like actually on that other channel, you can see like a scenery which we live in. So it's a very, very small town. Absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning to relax and chill out, like going out for your morning coffee in a garden, hearing all the birds singing, and we actually feed them. We have like, you know, little hedgehogs walking by, or like you can see the actual deer running on the street. So absolutely amazing, like really nice and quiet, and I love it. I miss shoppings, I miss sun. So to be able to stay in Fort William, which is such a small town, you need to be able to travel like away, otherwise it will just drive you mad. But yeah, she lives, we've got about 10 minutes to her drive, 10 minutes drive.
Yeah, 40 something is maximum 10 minutes.
Very close actually.
Walk is 30 minutes maximum.
30 minutes?
Walk.
You think?
Yeah.
Half an hour walk?
Maximum.
I think maybe longer.
No, it depends who's walk. You 1 hour, okay.
Yesem is still there, good. Margaret, actually, I can't even say I speak English. I probably speak kind of a mixture as an Scottish English. No, you can't say it's Scottish English.
Mm-mm.
So basically, I have learned language from locals, and here, what a bad stories I had actually with it, because my first work was as a kitchen porter in the hotel, and yeah, they teach me they teach me English, but they teach me bad English as well, and I had funny situations, like when I was saying to the clients, like, this was so funny, actually, I'm embarrassed of it. So yeah, they teach me some bad words as well in English. But I learned from those people, and it's easier now. There's still lots of words which I'm missing, but yeah, it's getting easier and easier every single year. Okay, the next one is gonna go in here for balance. And next one. I will never finish this tree today. This one needs to come up, and here, no, and there. Here we are. So Patrick, you are checking the answers, yeah?
Yes, that's already.
Is it already the good answer
good
there?
answer, yes.
Yeah. Okay, let me check. So,
The answer is very close after those live close to you. And they start the answers.
uh-huh. Yeah, I can see that answer, but I'm just checking. So yeah, Yazim is a winner again. Congratulations. So yeah, that was Australia, Turkey, Iran. But you was the first
Because
country.
you never teach in Poland. Just thinking about that.
That one is tricky, like not on the big ones. 1 to 1 doesn't count really. Okay, let's do 2 in there. So we've got Lynn and we've got Yazim. Yeah. Drop me a message, guys. Yazim, you have to pick up another training because you can't win two the same trainings again. You know, you cannot win 2 same trainings again. So that's Lynn. Drop me a message as well, like via contact us on our website, and I will give you the access link to this amazing Christmas one stroke nail art. Gosh, what a funny positions I'm going on. Hi, Mada from Romania. And then Lynn says, I love the way you say universal air bond. Please don't ever say it differently. I will try. I think that's a normal. Lucky is sleeping on there. You want to come up, Lucky? He is sleeping on a white rock. There he is. He's an old boy now. Hello. Hello. Yeah, but he always follows us, like he would go even to toilet with me. My daughter wasn't this bad, like he was, like she. Oh, Mariek says who won. It was Lynn at camps and Yazim again, but she can't win twice the same prize because it's not fun. So I'll have to think of something else. Okay, but I better hurry up because my tree is still very ugly. My tree is still very ugly. Yeah, you can guys keep coming up with some questions. Like, we will basically run this live video until I dress up the Christmas tree or until my battery dies in the phone. If Patrick would help me, it would be faster. But he doesn't like dressing up the Christmas tree, I believe. Do you?
No, because anyway you are change everything what I do, so it's not point.
No, I wouldn't
Waste the
change it.
time.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
change.
no way.
I wouldn't change. I would leave it just the way you put the bubble in. Are you guys so fussy as well? That's when you ask someone for help to dress up the Christmas tree, say example, and then you come up and you change it.
That's Dorota.
I am terrible. But it's not because of you. See, I have changed what I have hung because I feel like this bubble is just wasting in there. It should go in here because it looks better. And here I can place a flower. No, I can't.
Lucky behind you.
Lucky is behind me.
Yeah.
Risky.
He wanna help you.
Do you want to help me, Lucky? He's on a white roof. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Too big cuddle. That was too big cuddle for Lucky. Okay, I've got only 3 more flowers, so I need to move away, guys, to be able to actually see it, what I'm doing with them. The trees start looking better. And we're missing one in here. Here we are. One in here. And then the other one, I'm gonna keep it for the top. I've got also those cute birds. This is the word which I never cannot get it right. Okay, so let's put a couple of them. Oh, that's so cute. I think I would never finish this tree. Okay, and also I've got some pink flowers. I actually quite like them. Possibly. And those cute teddy bears. Okay, time to answer another question. So guys, keep them coming. Yes, Patrick should do some dress up and try another nail design. Absolutely. So I've got Clover asking if I ever visited the United States. No, not yet. Will probably come up someday, definitely. Um, I'm actually thinking about doing like maybe next year or a year after, doing like a pretty large tour in different places, guys. So there is, you could see there was no cameraman. So there is a big chance actually of coming into the different places, and usually I do post that up either on our Facebook page. If you actually don't follow it, you can just search Dorota Palicka International New Artist and Educator, because I do quite often post like trainings there, and I do also post questions like where else you would like to see us coming. So absolutely like lots of different possibilities, and I'm thinking like next year we could thinking of something to come up, maybe even to United States. What do you think, Patrick? Are you fancy a wee
I
trip to
can go
United?
everywhere.
He can go everywhere, yeah.
You know, I enjoy that.
So he loves traveling. I actually love traveling as
I'm
well.
training as
Like,
well.
I do really enjoy that part too. And meeting all those people, like, you know, seeing different new enthusiasts.
With
Like,
same passion.
huh?
With the same passion.
We-
To the nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, this tree looks so terrible. I can't actually, probably not gonna finish it, because what I like to do with my tree is I should stand where the camera is so I can see it if it's looking nice or not. And it's also looking so small, because normally I do have like a little table where the things go into that table. I need to take this off. And I do raise my Christmas tree on that table. I'm also thinking we should start doing a topper. So I've got those pretty branches. Something different, because normally I would stick in like a wee star. So this year we might try something different. I need to secure it. Well, there we are. Is it straight, Patrick?
Yes.
Yes? No. Do you think we manage if we put it on the table? We should. We should. We are just about to reach the maximum height, which will touch the ceiling. I've got this stuff, and I think it's so pretty. So, in one of the ideas, I was thinking I could actually slide it around the flowers, like, and do some sort of composition, like in the middle of the tree, like with quite a lot of large bubbles and the flowers. And I still got that as a dilemma. But one of it, because I've got three, can go on top. And this is like designing the nails, really. Like, you know, those kind of house decorations, Christmas tree decorations and everything. You just go and see if the things look nice together or not. No, this is too heavy in here. That is better. Okay, and now I can tighten it. So I've got a mission. I am on a mission to do that tree topper. Almost there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. I do. Ah. So yeah, I'm just putting some feathers in there, and I love it. Ta-da! Yeah, I like those feathers. I love those feathers actually. What do you think, Patrick?
Yeah, like
Yeah?
that was a good answer.
That was a very good answer, Patrick. That was an amazing answer. Well done, you. Oh, come on. Terrible. I want you to be honest, not answer the right answer or wrong answer. Is it pretty?
Yes, of course.
Oh, come on, be honest. It's different.
Yes.
Oh, he's terrible. He's playing with me now. He doesn't know what is trendy. So now we do not.
So why you ask me? That's why I didn't wanna say what I think.
We don't put the stars anymore on the top of the tree.
Mhm.
Terrible. Okay, so we've got this and here. This is good now.
Maybe answer some questions now.
I will answer some questions. Okay, the top part start looking nice-ish. So, we've got next question. Okay, so we sorted Lucky. You did see Lucky, guys. See, they was actually asking you to do some Christmas tree as well. I've got question from Lynn. When painting natural nails, can you use universal air bond and then the gel polish, or do you have to use base coat too? Okay, this is a good question. This is very good question. So, universal air bond gives you a good adhesion of the product But we've got like specially provided base gel, so like you would have a full system like of the gel polishes. The Upvoted gel polishes would be your base gel, then the color, and then the top coat. I wouldn't normally in a salon do universal air bond and the base gel, color, and the top coat. But I know some people do give an extra prime with the primers, like because the universal air bond will be our primer. So some people might do it like an extra touch on the free edge or do prime the nail plate. Watch with that because that can go into the chemical reactions. Like I wouldn't maybe recommend it. It can probably make the adhesion of the product to be better, but it's kind of playing a chemistry. So the universal air bond is more for like on hard systems. So it will be our gels in bottles, our hard gels, acrylic and polygel, and the squeezy gels. But for a soak of gel polish, I wouldn't necessarily use the universal air bond. Like I believe like prepping the nail plate with the blue scrub color correct shine removal and the base gel should be sufficient for the product to last really well. And I find it actually um, it can't last well, like it shouldn't really chip. It's a different story when we're talking about the mechanical damage, when actually client physically do something with their hands where the nail can chip. So I wouldn't really do it. Like, you know, that's almost like a scream for reaction. Um, and I can check what are the thoughts of the manufacturers, what they thinking about that kind of combination. Um, but it will be a definitely off-label use. That's how we could call it. I know some people do it and they find it like I'm not talking in general about a voted brand, I'm talking about all different brands. Like I have seen lots of people playing with this kind of different priming, and they do also apply some acid primers which will eat through nail plate and give them also better adhesion of the products. Again, in combinations with like gels in bottles and base gels, like I think it is almost a screaming of reaction or chemical burns because they are not designed for that. So I will be very, very careful using that in that way. Okay, next questions. I've got here BB asking, can protein bond be used before universal air bonds? So again, it will be just kind of similar. Protein bond, I think, is a different branch bonds. We are doing quite a lot of mixtures. I am really into mixing the things as well. You have seen me doing and playing with different things, but my main goal when it comes to the new enhancements would be you always want to match those first layer to the second layer. So like when you've got the nail plate, you want to apply the same system base gel or a bonder what you are applying product, because they are designed in the factory, so they do at their best together and they are safe to do so. If you would take an brand A and use their primer and then apply product from brand B, you are kind of might find some issues, and they can be various issues. It could be not lasting as well, lifting more, it could be chemical burns, chemical reactions, allergic reactions. So I would be very scared to do that. But I do more belief of like what you put on top is not that matter. So example, if I would do my nails, I would use a blue scrub from the same, like a nail dehydrator from same brand, my bonder or base gel, like you know those double-sided tape, the primer, like let's call it primer, on the same brand, and then the actual gel or acrylic, the same brand, but I can use different brand glitter. I can use different brand gel polish over it because it's not directly on my nail plate. I could so whatever I kind of put on top of the enhancements, it doesn't matter, but the actual contact with the natural nail has to match the system. I hope that makes sense. That would be my best advice. Like, and I have been using that kind of technique my entire career and never had like any troubles, you know, with the disasters happening and the things. So I would just kind of follow that matching. What anything what touch the natural nails must match with the next thing which goes over it, and what you do whatever afterwards is whatever, because it doesn't have a contact with the natural nail. Kind of whatever, you still want to cure it properly and use it how it should be, but it's not as important. And then I've got BB's asking, where can we find a color chart for the polishes? It's not that easy way, it is just listed. So there is, I could actually download it and put it up. You know what, guys, what I will do is after I finish the live video, I will put a picture of the color chart on the YouTube community tab. I will put one on our Instagram and Facebook, and I might try to even put it one on the website. I will try to find the most updated one with all the colors.
Is the color all the time are updated and added more? So
yes. So they are.
like
The color chart is never actual, like because every few months there is a new collection coming out. But an actual color chart, I will try to work out something. So you could see it like them all together. To some of the orders, we actually adding those color charts. So yeah, I'm like a week. Patrick does it usually. So when Patrick packs your order, you'll get a color chart when and a wee label sticker. He says, yes, sticker. So you need your order packed by Patrick. And remember, guys, we've got 10% discount today with the for a Black Friday. The code is black as well, but I will try to put the color chart. Cloverberry, yes, like I will. We definitely want to do some United States tour. BBA, we've got nice topper. The tree is like, honestly, I'm not even halfway with it. Then I've got Cloverberry saying, I have trouble with depth and lighting. Has one stroke technique always came easy to you? Any advice to learn? No, it never was easy. My first one stroke was really ugly. It was looking like a cabbage. It didn't look like a flower. It was nothing wow, like absolutely nothing wow. It took me years to practice. One stroke is one of the hardest technique, I would say, to learn, because you do really need to, it is a technique. So some nail art, you can freehand it, and it doesn't matter if you put a swirl that direction or if you sugar it this way. The one stroke is an actual technique, and you need to learn this technique. So for the one stroke, you need both. You need those technical. Yes, for the one stroke, you have to kind of follow the rules, be very technical and strict, and on top of that, you need to have some kind of artist eye or imagination. It's definitely the hardest technique to learn from all the nail art, I would say, because it's a technique. You know, it's not like you can paint like Disney character, or you can paint I don't know, like
Freehand.
freehand, like on winter scenery, say example. I think that will be easier because it doesn't matter if you do the line thicker or thinner, or if you place it that direction or that direction. Like with one stroke, there are certain moves and the things need to look a certain way. You need to know how to pick up your paint, very technical, like, I think the
That's the most
biggest,
important to pick up good way the
yes, if you
paints
don't pick
and
up the paints good, you don't get good results. And I think that's where most of us, including me, is doing the first mistake. We try to run before we learn how to walk. And I was like, oh, let's do those amazing flowers, like, and trying to paint those flowers with the one stroke. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to really keep picking up your paint, like, and to learn how to pick up those paint and to understand what will happen if you place your brush at the straight angle, what will happen if you do lie your brush, what will happen if you press it harder, lighter, what if you like swap it, the direction of the brush, can you change the colors over, what color combinations look best together, because that's another thing, like with the one stroke, if you pick up two completely wrong colors, it wouldn't look nice. We almost doing like an ombre um, when painting one stroke, and I would suggest to go for this kind of good ombre color combinations to get a nice result. So um, definitely quite a lot of theory before you can actually start painting those flowers. But I think it's amazing, and it's honestly so fast. Like, I mean, literally you can paint a really beautiful flower in a matter of minutes, probably faster, I would say. Sometimes, quite often it is faster for me to freehand it than use the stamper. You know, by the time I go to the drawer and I pick up the stamping plate and I decide what I want to place on it, I would have a one stroke flower. So it is an amazing technique, like, and I love it. Like, I love it so much, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to learn. But once you understand that, it will become natural and it will become really easy. Just don't give up. My flowers weren't nice at all, like of the one stroke. Okay, I want some hearts, lots of hearts going on in there right now. And then going to the next question. Yay! Lynn is asking me, will you redo it when we will all gone? Yeah, probably some things I will redo it because I honestly, I'm so close to the tree that I cannot see the full picture of it. So I'm kind of almost placing kind random decorations. And I like it when the things are a certain way, so they've got a balance. It's same like with your designs, guys. So like here, when you're placing a design on your nails, you don't want it to be too heavy at the one side. No, that's wrong, because it can look actually quite nice heavy on the one side. You need a nice balance and composition with your design, and the same with the tree. And I cannot see it now because I'm only seeing a tiny bit of the tree, and I need to see the full picture of it. So yeah, I will probably redo it, like you will be able to see it on my Instagram or Facebook, or actually we maybe put it on the community tab as well, how the tree turned out once it's redone, and I can see
the salon.
The tree from the salon. There is, if you go, guys, on the Instagram, we did already put one, and it's insane. Like, it's not perfect yet, because I wish to have more decoration. I actually took some decorations from this tree. I had to kind of share it, but I'm gonna show you, because I've got this pictures here somewhere. Oh, I've got it here. So this is the salon, like the studio tree. I hope you can guys see it. White and gold. Again, very hard. When it comes to the Christmas decorations, it is really hard to find the right color combination. What I mean by that is this gold is the same like this gold, and it's amazing. It goes spot on. But then you go to a different shop And if I would want to add some more pink into that, I would love it, the pink to be exactly the same color, while my Christmas bubbles aren't the same. So they are quite similar, especially those ones here, I would say, but they are different. And that was my biggest trouble, because like last year I had those flowers as well, and they are pink. Again, it's completely different. I cannot put them in there, so I will have to redo my fireplace as well now, because they just don't go. Like I think, like I do really like it, 2-3 colors maximum. And same with the golds, you can have a different shade of the gold. You can have pale gold, like I love using a transfer foil with the pale gold. So that's kind of pale gold. You can have a yellow gold, copper gold, like, just a gold. There is so many, rose gold, there is so many different gold colors. And I love it when they are all matched. That's why I've got so big dilemma. I even don't know if I'm gonna put it those ones. Like, I mean, they are quite close, but it's not the same. They look pretty, but I need to think about it if I want to place them in there. Ideally, I would just want it like all white with a couple of those pink flowers and those gold flowers, and that will look fantastic. It's almost like an nail art design, I would say. Then I've got another question. Adrian Evans is asking, can you put a very slight curve on natural nail using your Bullier gel using a tweezer? Yes, you can. Be careful. So you have to be very careful, like when pinching. Some nails aren't suitable for pinching, and you might cause a crack all the way through the matrix. So very, very careful doing so. But yes, you can pinch a natural nail as well. If I would say the same rules apply to pinching and extension like a natural nail. You cannot fully cure the product to be able to pinch, because once it's fully cured, it is really hard, so it's not flexible anymore. So you have to put the pressure, the pinching, at the time when the product is half cured. So say I usually cure it about 30 seconds, then do my pinch and then finish curing product fully. Now, the only problem is if the product is not fully cured, it doesn't adhere as well to the natural nail plate. So you have to be very careful, because you can almost lift the product off from the natural nail. And that applies to doing pinching over the natural nails and doing pinching over the extensions.
But you will be use the tweezer?
Yes, you can use tweezer.
Okay.
Absolutely. So quite often in a salon, if I am not about to have like an extreme pinch, or we have pinched it quite nice with the forms, you can like natural nail is a different story, but like when you do extension, you can sometimes pinch just with the forms. And in most cases, this is enough. I quite often like, when I'm doing this extreme nails, I like them like extremely pinched. But I wouldn't call it a salon-friendly technique. So quite often I would just grab the tweezer and just go with the tweezers and give it a couple like, squeezes to pinch the nail and then fully cure. You can do it absolutely, just watch it for those reasons. If they weak, it might not be recommended. Hi, Chica. And then PS Gaming is saying, I was going to place my order after this live is over. Yeah, remember, we've got 10% discount with the code BLACK. I have trouble, and then I've got Jetson. I have trouble filling the brush for one stroke. Loading the brush. You can do it a couple of times. You will definitely get it. I suggest to rewatch a couple of the videos, and you will do it. And then I've got Lynn saying, I enjoy your color swatching videos on YouTube. I give it better idea of what the color looks like. I will try my best each time when there is a new collection coming out to give you just like a color swatch video of that specific collection. And I've got a couple actually to catch up. There is a video playlist. There is a playlist called color chart, I think. And then you can see an actual colors in a camera. You can see their consistency. You know, sometimes I would say, oh, this is crap color, like it doesn't cover well. Or like I will go in like, oh my goodness, this is alive, like this is so amazing. Like so I will try to be honest when it comes to those colors as well, like because they can look different on the color chart than they do on the paper one than they do in the real life. So actually the video color chart is better, and there's a playlist for that, and it's called color chart. Go and check, guys, definitely. And I will try to do it like each time when we're getting a new collection, I will try to do it. The video. That looks gigantic tree. It's not that. It's
The salon one.
the salon is huge. The tree. Thank you, Patrick, for keeping it. The salon tree is huge. Absolutely, like it is. It wouldn't fit in our house because in a salon we've got 3 meters high ceilings, and the tree is like almost touching the ceiling.
2.5 minimum.
Easily 2.5 meters. Yeah, it's huge. That
Meters.
tree is like so tall. It wouldn't like. I mean, it would go like it would take half of my living room. Really big. And then Lynn says, I tried to run. I tried to run before I could walk, and I painted of the leaf variety. They look at pretty good as far as notice. Okay, okay, that's good one. Seen the studio decoration and some videos. Yep.
To the start of the video.
Yeah, there is like, we can actually, guys, find it. I will actually share it in a community tab as well, the color chart video. Let me just move away so I can see. Oh, I wish I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more flowers like the gold ones. That will look fantastic, actually. So let's fill it with the pink.
Okay, I've got a question.
Yes, you've got a
When
question.
using a fiber gel, do you use a sleep solution on your brush?
With the fiber gel?
Yes.
No. No, I go with dry brush and press really hard into the natural nail, so the product adheres really well. And no, I don't use the slip solution. No, not for the fiber gels. So if I'm working with the builder gels, I would go prep the natural nail plate, dehydrate with the blue scrub, an extra nail prep, then universal air bond, thin layer of the product, and that's also, so universal air bond is kind of a base gel for the gels, and the slip layer, because it's so thin and it's pressed so hard into the ridges which you have created, it gives you a really great base for making the product to last a really long time. So that's kind of the way I do it. And then my slip layer is made with the gel. So each time when I'm trying to build up something and keep my product moving, I would apply this thin layer all over the nail. So I've got something to glide through. That's how I would describe it. Okay, I've got 2 more flowers only. But I love those bubbles, like they're so pretty. There was only 3 of them in a shop. So nice. That would look actually amazing on nails. Look at the snowflakes. I think this is so just pretty. I love this one especially. I think it will look absolutely fantastic as a nail design. could wear it on my nails for sure. Okay, let's place them in a quite nice spot. So this one
Okay,
wants to
next question. Do you use, how do you clean acrylic paints from the brush?
water. Acrylic paints are water-based, so you clean them with the water. They can.
When you store, do you take off all the paints or you leave the paints on?
I don't understand the question. When you store.
Before you clearing totally the brush before you store the brush in the.
Yes, from acrylic paints, yes. So from the acrylic paints, because the acrylic paint would harden, you need to clean off the paint completely. Otherwise, it will be very hard to remove it. Same, ideally, you want to clean wet paint, because if you clean it wet paint, you could just go with the wipe and just wipe it away. Once the paint is dry, it becomes more and more difficult to remove. But you can still remove it with the water because it's water-based. Yeah, that's how you clean the acrylic paints. Oh, this one is too pretty to hide it, so I need to find the right spot for it.
Do you have to do a complete new set every 3 times if you wear pointy almond shape?
Pointy almond shape, depending on the length. So it doesn't matter what is the shape, it is all depending on the length and all depending on the natural nails. What I mean by that, after a certain time, guys, the nails start growing down. And if you're not bothered about this look, you can carry on all the time. I don't like that look, so like my nails, they have been filled, this is the third time, and I can see that the structure isn't as sharp. They start kind of going down a little bit, and it's becoming more and more difficult to make them perfect. They still maybe look okay from, not bad from the top, but from the side view, they are kind of missing away corners because I'm trying to lift them up. And this is due to the length. If I would wear my nails much shorter, I wouldn't have to remove them ever, because you can easily correct shape imperfections, unless you've got, say example, client which nail grow really strongly to the side, or it grows like extremely down that you can actually see it after even one appointment. Then yes, you would kind of cut it off and start fresh. I would say 90% of the clients are okay, carry on. Like I've got some clients which honestly, like their first extensions have been put like, 10, 12 years ago, and they never had a new set, like ever. We're doing rebalance every single time.
Okay, so what have under the.
There is a natural nail underneath.
So if it's too long, they don't look bad?
So when they are too long, they look bad.
So what you do?
I just cut them, or I get the clients to wear shorter nails. So if you wear them long, you have to cut it. If you don't like them curving down, you have to cut it and start fresh. If you wear nails short, they wouldn't curve.
So can be full of the length of the natural nails, the same length. No, the same length of the natural nails to the extension.
So it's depending on they will start.
If it's not too long. Because the nails under the extension growing, yeah?
Yes.
So if you cut after 3 times, then you shorten the natural nails as well.
Yes.
So if you do infill, not as a new set, after 3 or 4 infills, so the length of the nails growing to the end of the extension.
Natural nails, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually there is no extension, the extension grows out. But that wasn't the question. The question was, do you need to start new set of the nails, or do you need to, or can you carry on all the time? So I cut the nails only in a situation when they grow extremely down. Eventually there is no extension left, and I've got some clients which I have been doing like for 10 years, and they've got just natural nail underneath because the extension grows out? Yeah, I need to see that question. Want to make sure I
No,
answer.
that was my question.
Ah, that was your question, an extra
Now,
question.
yes.
Ah, okay, okay, Patrick, give me an extra question.
To the question about do you have to cut every 3 sessions?
Yeah, so depending how fussy you are. You don't have to, but the nails might grow down if they long. Because the natural nail, okay, I need to explain that to Patrick then. So the natural nail, if it's like, see, my length is like maybe half a centimeter. I've got my natural nails are half a centimeter, and they are still almost straight, except these fingers, they start curve almost straight away. The longer my natural nail is, the more curve I will get. So eventually, I'm not sure if you ever have seen it, Patrick, people with those very long nails, they go like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that many times I go to
Yay! They go like this, yeah?
Like that.
Oh, this is awesome. I love this kind of demonstration. Let me place this bubble in a safe place because that's the last one. Okay, so I love this demonstration. So some people nails will grow straight to this point, but most people nails will curve like this. And up to this point, they still straight. So each person will have this point slightly different. Some people very short and some people very long.
Okay.
But also
But my
nails can
question
grow that
was
way.
just because of the, if you do extension and you do infill under the extension, whatever, you is visible the natural nails.
Yes, like on mine now.
Yeah.
It looks
But
terrible.
when you do new set, it's not visible.
But only for a week or two, because then the natural nail grow again.
Okay, but if somebody do infill, it's visible all the time on the full of the length.
Just a natural nail. And that looks better. Okay, so Patrick
Yeah,
question.
that was my question.
Ah, okay. So basically, if I've got
Because sometimes I was hearing, okay, and this time I have to cut my nails because they looks ugly because I don't like the natural nails underneath.
I don't like the mixture of them.
Okay, mixture.
So the worst for me is like I've got it now. They just don't look nice, like because I've got half of the extension and half of the natural nail. And I think this is the worst part. Like, I mean, my
So actually, the before do the first infill, they looks underneath the most ugly kind of because it's halfway on this point.
no, that takes 3 times.
Take 3 times.
Yeah.
Depends on the length.
Yes, depending on the length.
Yeah.
So
You
the
talk about
nails
the short
grow
ones.
average 1 millimeter a week, and like by the time they fully grow it, I would say it takes about 3 appointments. And I find it actually this is the most tricky part. Is once we come to the second or a third infill, that's when the things don't look really nice. E-filing from underneath doesn't solve the issue really. I think, like, unless you top coat it, because you're creating a porous surface, so the dirt can actually stick even more underneath than before. So like I would say like you either want to cut it every 3 times or you want to make your clients to persist and get rid of the extension. So eventually there is just a natural nail underneath, and then it's easier to clean because this is just a natural nail overlay actually. So you can clean it really nice with the whitening toothpaste, like, and it doesn't look bad. Like the natural nail doesn't look bad underneath if it's like a nice and healthy nail. So that's what I do for most of my clients. So 90% of my clients will have the same, got the extension one time in their life, and then carry on the rebalance all the time, every month. Like I'm making sure that there's no lifting, no loose places, so the water doesn't get trapped underneath. And also, another thing is if your nails aren't like, so you can see my nails are halfway, like. If there is no water trapped, if there is no loose places, the dirt shouldn't go underneath of the natural nail, and in this way it can look pretty okay. In a case when the product is applied really thick, the product is loose, any kind of dirt and anything can go underneath, and then if the natural nail plate is dehydrated as well, it can almost curl and shrink away from the product, like, you know, making a separation. So it is really crucial as well to keep applying the cuticle oil regularly and advise your clients to do so. And each time when I'm doing those rebalance and I've got natural nail underneath, I make sure I kind of almost remove, even if there is no lifting almost, I kind of scratch the surface really properly at the free edge and underneath of the nail, just like around the free edge. So when I'm capping with the gel, this free edge area is really properly prepped, so the product can attach really well in there and don't cause any separation of the product at the free edge, because that will make the natural nail look very, very ugly. Another story is like a use of the fake tans, guys. Like, I mean, you would want to really put like a protection barrier on your nails so the product doesn't get stuck in there. You would advise your clients to wear the gloves, like when doing some things. Like, I am not a glove person, so quite often I wouldn't wear the gloves. But straight away, if I'm playing in a soil or in a garden, I would just go and wash and clean my hands like as much as possible, so the stain doesn't go too deep inside my nails. Okay, I'm just gonna check the next questions. And I think we do the last third giveaway. I will just need to think of some question. So the giveaway is like for someone who answered the right and correct, to give us a correct answer, will win this amazing Christmas one stroke training. And the questions I've got. Oh, bye, PS Gaming. Good evening, Anita. Hi, Chica from Mexico. Thank you, Angela. I'm glad you're liking it. Yes, in the tree looks slimmer because it's not dressed up yet. Like, I really need to add it, like, everything in there. Or I put weight on, that's why the tree looks smaller. Okay, next questions. I have a problem trying to decide the shape I think suits my nails. I have reasonable long nail bed and medium nail length. I don't like square. What would you suggest, please? Usually if you've got long nail beds, so depending, my nails are pretty flat and square, and then you want to go for those kind of square options. So square, squoval, coffin shape. If your nails are very curvy, that's usually happening if someone has a long, nice, beautiful nail beds. Their nails might go more curved. In any kind of direction. They would curve more this way and more this way. I would recommend it those rounded shapes. So rounded, almond, pipe, like, you know, those kind of trying to follow the natural kind of nail shape. You could go with stiletto as well. And then there are plates which are kind of pretty universal and suit both shapes. You know, so they would be kind of a normal nail plate, a universal one. They wouldn't be too curved and they wouldn't be too straight. But very wide going nails always kind of square. Coffin looks almost funny, like a rhombus shape. Same for coffin, you need a certain length to be coffin, because coffin is actually like you would chop off the stiletto nail. So when it's very short, it's actually square, like, you know, maybe just a tapered square. Then it goes to coffin, and then it will go eventually to stiletto. So also the shapes is depending on the length. On the shorter nails, I would say squares, squovels, ovals, because even for short nails, you cannot make almond. It doesn't look like, I have seen it sometimes, those mini stiletto nails, and I don't think so. They are that nice. Like, you kind of want to almost follow the free edge of the natural nail to go gradually. You don't want to like cuts and overfiles so much like on the sides, but it seems sometimes popular as well. Usually I refuse it to the clients because it can cause issues. And I used to do, we used to sometimes record on AIM, you can go back and check it, and I was saying that quite often that I have to overfile her side walls, and with her I could do it to the certain point. So sometimes, like, it's a different story is doing a nails like when the school teach you and it has to go a certain way, and that's is by the rules and by the book. Quite often, like, we break the rules and we do something for the clients, like when they actually want those mini stiletto nails, when you go and overfile so much, or they want more pointy nails, but you have to learn it, like, to what point you actually want to do it. So, and to which client you can do it, because some clients nails would last you entire 4 or 5 weeks, no problem. Other clients needs the maintenance every 3 weeks, and and you always will find something in there because of their lifestyle, because of their nail plate, because of medication, and lots of different things involved. So yeah. Patrick, we need to think of a last question for a last giveaway today as well. I've got here Lynn saying that her nails are only 5 mm of free edge. So that's just about like mine, and still looking good after 3 rebalances. I am doing them tomorrow. Okay. So Lynn, like, because you are not wearing this long extensions, you might carry on forever. Like, you might not ever need to remove. If the product is intact and it's not lifting, there is no point to remove it. I always compare it almost to the hair dye. So the nails are built up from protein, same like our hair. And when the client comes in to me and is asking me when they should remove the nails to give them a break so they can breathe, I just tell them, like, so first of all, the nail plate is dead, it doesn't breathe, it doesn't have a lungs. But I'm trying to explain to them, imagine the gel or the nail extension, the gel is a color on your hair. You don't want to keep removing this color because that will be pretty damaging. You want to do only the roots of your hair so you can keep your blonde nice and healthy. Okay, and it's the same with the nails. Ideally, you want to only do the roots, so the growth area, and this way you could carry on till forever. And I can assure you, like, once you almost like remove the product from the nails, like if I would get a client which was my client for like 10 or 15 years, like, and then she decided to stop, we remove those products from her nails, she would go like, wow, her nail bed never have been this long, because eventually the nail bed also kind of prolongs. The nails itself, the nail plate becomes stronger as well because it was kind of protected, and it just goes
Do
stronger
you
and
remove
nicer.
all product or you leave some layer?
Another
layer.
good question. Yeah. So, but let me, so, like, I'm always kind of trying to compare it to the hair because it's easy to understand. You want to do only roots for nice and healthy nails. The next question is
No,
do
because
you
I followed what you say, because when somebody take off the
do I
extension,
leave a tiny bit of the product? The question
yeah,
was, okay, so Patrick asked me a question, do I leave a tiny bit of the product?
I know
Kind
the
of
answer,
depends.
but
You know the
it's
answer.
good to
Okay,
also.
he's cheeky. He's giving. Is that the questions from your head?
Yeah, I'm listening. Keep talking.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's listening to me. Okay, he's educating himself. Okay, yes, I am. So if the client, if I'm doing, depending on the situation, if I'm doing my nails and I need to remove the product, I would always leave a tiny bit, because I will go and do the dishes, I will go and do the garden before I put the new set on. And then at the time when I'm doing my nails, I need to prep the nail plate. So I don't want to kind of waste
No,
the
my
prep.
question was different. My question was.
Yeah, I will answer that question as
Okay.
well. I'm answering all the options.
Okay.
So the question, so I'm answering all I don't want to waste that prep, okay? Because you will have to re-prep it again. And then in the case when the clients never wants the extensions again, what you want to do it is you can either remove it completely, almost, okay? I would leave, like, you cannot almost see this product, But once I reach the natural nail, I would stop removing the product, because it's better to leave like those very, very thin layer of the product than overfile the natural nail. I quite often explain that to the clients as well, but you need to warn them that this product, like if you leave it too thick, so if the product is not kind of blended with the natural nail and you leave it too thick, this product might chip. So you need to be really, I would say you do not leave the product. Oh gosh, I'm making things complicated now.
No,
So if you
try
leave too much
to
product,
file all product, but don't
overfile.
overfile. That means don't file any natural nails.
Yes, yes. So
Prevent to not
sometimes
filing
sometimes
the
it will
natural
be a
nails.
case of leaving like almost nothing, but it's better to leave almost nothing than file the natural nail. But at the same time, you don't want to leave enough product so it can easily jump out from the nail, because then the clients wouldn't be happy. Like finding a happy medium is a best solution. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I hope guys you have found it helpful and useful. Okay, we've got the last giveaway, and the question is gonna be. Patrick, help me with the question. I know it will be a guessing, but yeah.
How long we are in Scotland?
I don't think so. We did share that publicly. I would go more related. Okay, Patrick wanted to ask a question. How long we are in Scotland? I would ask different question. It's gonna be actually a
So
guess.
ask different question.
Ask the different question. This is gonna be actually a guess. Hey. The guess is gonna be like how many nail art display cases I've got right. No, how many videos we've got on YouTube? That's a good question. Or what year we done something related to YouTube.
So choose the question.
Choose the question. Okay, how many videos we've got on our YouTube?
Till today.
Till today. Not including the live video, or including the live video? I don't know, how is it counted? Yeah, how many videos we've got on the YouTube? That's a good question. No, I'm gonna finish the tree on my own in my piece.
To check, 'cause I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah, you have to check. I think it's on my phone. BBC 1000. Um,
That amount?
yes, but I think you could go actually more
So I can't.
deeper. Okay, I'm just gonna check it. Yeah, carry on, guys. The answers, like the person which will pick up the person which will give us the right answer will receive this amazing training as well. And then after this live video, we are gonna, I will go and put those couple posts which I have promised, of like the color charts and other things. I will need to rewatch it, what I promised. And then we are off to pack the suitcase, because we need to leave actually a bit earlier, because there's quite a lot of snow going on. Okay, so I'm just gonna check your answers, guys. I think Patrick went on the computer to check it.
Send you the message how many videos you upload already.
I can't find the exact number. I don't think so. It's just
I
roughly.
send you.
Did you? Okay, Patrick. Ah, okay, yeah. So okay, he did send me this answer, which is awesome.
So actually, it's about if anyone check it on YouTube, they see a wrong answer.
Why?
Because it's not exactly how many.
Okay. So it will be a guess.
Yeah.
Depending, like who goes
Or
the.
if someone accounted, they have good answer.
I actually can't find this live video. Or I am useless.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I can't. I can't find this live video.
Because you're useless.
Let's go latest.
But why you in studio? Why you do like that?
Okay, I got it. Okay, so we are gonna wait a couple seconds more to see the answer. No, and it's just so much popcorn. Okay, guys, the YouTube, I give you a hint. The YouTube gives you round off number, but there is a specific number of the videos, and the person which is gonna be the closest to it. And Patrick did send me that. Oh no! Okay, we've got the winner actually. So Patrick did send me that, and it says the picture quality is so bad, but it says 1,221 videos. Yes, and how did you get that like off? Where from? Because normally I think you can just go. I'm not sure if it's visible on the camera.
1,221.
Yeah, 1,200. Let me don't move here. 1,221 videos. Oh my goodness, we've got actually 42 millions. This is crazy. 42 millions views. And we joined YouTube in 25th of October 2011. Crazy. Okay. So yes, Emilia, you have to contact me via a page. You have got the exact amount. And guys, like if you did one, drop me a message on our website. Just go like and go contact us. Send me a screenshot of your username. I know, I don't know how she knows all those answers, like because I have no clue. Honestly, I have
to the YouTube, you can find it.
Oh gosh, I look so terrible, like going
More
so close.
information about you.
More information about you in the channel. I look so terrible when I come so close to the camera. So Leonie was first to say 1,200. But was it the exact one? No, I can't see it. No, I had Rhonda saying Armstrong 1,200. So the first person was quite close. Like I had BB 1,000, Lind 1,000, Jetson 1,000, Denise 2,030, Rhonda 1,200, Mariak 1,000, Marielle 5,000, Cloveberry 933, Lonnie 1,200, Lonnie 1,200. Then I had 6,000, 3,000, 1,030, and then I had couple more of 1,200, and the person which gives me, and then I had Cloverberry Neil saying 1,250, and then Yezim came up with the exact answer, which was 1,221. Yeah, I don't know, like where she gets like all this knowledge, like she knows everything. Honestly, I had no clue. Patrick had to go and check it, this answer, because I had no clue exactly how many videos we had. Anyway, guys, I have really enjoyed this time spent with you together, and we will try to go back to those live kind of Q&A sessions, like when we can just chat about everything and nothing, like and enjoy ourselves. Like you know, I love those questions. I love the time spent with you guys together. As I say in a summary of the YouTube channel in general, we are gonna stop pushing like this religiously, like 3 videos a week, like we was doing so in the past all the time. We will be kind of putting as much content as possible. We really enjoyed it, but we are not gonna push it this hard, like, you know, to the extreme, when we will sacrifice everything and then kind of like I don't want to do it. Oh, we promise it, we have to, like, you know, and no matter what, because then it is a really thin line of stop enjoying something because you have to do it because you have to do it, rather than I want to do it because I love to do it. But yeah, we will be doing lots of content, and once sometimes we will put something extra, like not nail related, that will usually come up, if so, on Sundays. So if you don't like this kind of content, don't watch Sunday videos. Sometimes I will be putting also the wee short videos as well, like with the nail art and the different things, like with the display cases. We'll be doing lots of color charts and of course lots of designs, because like I kind of already miss recording a redesign. Obviously we're going away on holiday next week, so next week, tomorrow, gosh, I need to pack, I need to check in. We didn't do that yet, so straight after that we are just gonna pack, and we need to leave sooner because they have been snow gates closed, they have been trees falling down, we have storm going on today, so we have to leave a little bit earlier. to drive safe to the airport, because it's a 3 hours drive to one of the nearest airports. As I say, we live in the middle of nowhere. But I have really, guys, enjoyed it. So drop me a messages. I have give you the link into our website, and I will be very happy to send you those prizes. It was lovely to see you all, sending you huge glittery hacks, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next live video. We'll be doing them like more often, I promise you. Yeah, big kisses and big glittery hugs. Bye. Oh, Patrick is calling me. Hello. No, you better. Okay, he don't. Oh, we stay live till forever. I just go for a quick. No. Oh gosh. So how do we do? Because I want to save that video. So this is shit. Oh, this is terrible. Yes. Okay. Bye, guys. Love you all.
Bye.
And thank you so much for all your support. Bye.